In today's rapidly evolving business landscape, driven by emerging technologies and global challenges, our skills must evolve to thrive. Recognizing this need, the Graduate Management Admission Council introduced the GMAT Focused Edition. Hello, my name is Sachin from Career Launcher Ahmedabad, and I'm excited to introduce to you the changes that have arrived with the GMAT Focused Edition. This new version of the GMAT exam is designed to be more efficient, more flexible, and insightful than its predecessor. So it was announced by GMAT in March 2023. So candidates could start registering for this exam from August 2023, and it has been scheduled to start and commence from November 2023. So if we look at certain features of the GMAT Focus and why it's already making waves on for the GMAT aspirants like you, so there are three major features that have been talked that we should have to talk about. Right. So one of the most significant changes of the GMAT Focus Edition is the streamlined structure. Today, it features three focus sections: quantitative reasoning, verbal reasoning, and the brand new data insights section. So the data insights section evaluates your ability to analyze and interpret data, a skill high in demand in today's business world. It's somewhat similar to the current integrated reasoning section that is in the traditional GMAT, but now it's going to contribute to a total GMAT score along with the quant and the verbal section. Surprisingly or remarkably though, the exam has eliminated the essay or the AWA section. So this allows the exam to be almost shorter than the current version of the GMAT. So right now, the exam would be of 2 hours and 15 minutes with 45 minutes dedicated to each of the three sections. If we look into more of the features of the GMAT Focus Edition, one of the most remarkable things that we could see is the question review and edit section. Test takers can now note the question they are unsure about as they complete the exam. So now you can review and edit your answers up to 3 questions per section. So this will provide you with greater flexibility and allow you to remain stress-free. Again, there you also allow to select the section order. So this exam, the Focus Edition, will allow the candidates to choose the order in which they take their exam section, and you can choose it along to align with your strengths and weaknesses. Right? This exam, as we know, is comprised of the quants, reasoning, and data insight section. So you can take any of the section and in the order that you prefer. Okay? There's an optional 10-minute break as well given to you. Right? One of the good things about the GMAT is the GMAT scope review. The edition will always also include the expanded score review that will allow you to have a detailed performance review, and it will be free with the registration, and it will allow you to understand your strengths and weaknesses better. But another one of the most important things is the scoring system. The GMAT edition has now a new scoring system and is different from the previous exam. Right? Total score will range from 205 to 805, with section ranges from 60 to 90, and each section will be given equal weightage towards the total score. The scoring algorithm has been updated to reflect the changes in the population. Right? So this will include a balanced scoring in the data insight section, and it is now comprised, as we all know, of the all three sections. Right? The new score scale has basically placed a focus on percentile rankings that schools have been provided, and this will allow the schools to compare the performance of two versions of the exams. So if you have taken both of the versions, you don't have to worry. It is transformable, it is changeable. But what it has not changed is the adaptiveness of it. The GMAT Focus remains computer adaptive. That means the exam automatically adjusts to the test taker's ability, presenting questions which will be based on the test taker, whether you have answered the questions correctly or incorrectly. So, which exam should I choose? Should I go with the traditional one or with the GMAT focused one? Right. So, normally if you're looking, it will all depend on the deadlines or the round of deadlines you're applying for. Right? If you're applying for the round one or round two of business school admissions. So usually round one deadlines are typically from September to October, with round two deadlines are in generally in January. So if you plan to have your GMAT score ready, you should at least have that ready 6 months prior to the application deadline. So that means your preparation for GMAT should almost begin 10 months before the deadline. So if you are applying for the upcoming admission cycle, right? So consider taking the current version of the GMAT without waiting for the new one, right? So because this will offer you a good amount of stability and it already has a proven track record, I would say, right? But if you plan to apply later in the later rounds, let's say in the next application cycle, you should consider, if you have not prepared much, you should consider preparation resources, your strengths and weaknesses. For example, it is suggested that in verbal ability, the sentence correction part will be removed. So that could allow you to be more comfortable with the VARC part. So in summary, I would say that this section has already is going to transform the GMAT journey for the candidates with its streamlined approach, its new scoring system, and as the features which will enhance your experience. So these are the skills that are required, or this exam, I believe, is going to be a game changer for future candidates and will make a compelling choice for business schools for prospective applicants. Stay tuned for more updates and best of luck for your GMAT journey.